SuperTalk Mississippi media production.
You're listening to Sports Talk Mississippi On Demand, presented by Pearl River Resort. Escape to Choctaw, Mississippi and enjoy world-class gaming, the Dancing Rabbit Golf Club, and Geyser Falls Water Park. Escape to Pearl River Resort.
Sports Talk Mississippi is on the air. Sports Talk Mississippi is powered by C-Spire. Power your home or business with C-Spire Fiber. To learn more, visit supertalk.fm/C-Spire. C-Spire Fiber powers SuperTalk Mississippi. To the junction, in the Grove, and to the top. This is Sports Talk Mississippi. On your radio and in the game. Right here on Super Talk Mississippi.
Welcome in Super Bowl Friday, Waste Management Phoenix Open Friday. If golf is your thing, it's my thing. It's not Haydad's thing, but it's a fun tournament. The Olympics have officially begun, and ladies and gentlemen,
the only sports show in America on the day Friday before the Super Bowl that goes to golf within 30 seconds of opening the show. It's the only one.
Dan Patrick and his guys talked about the Phoenix Open today.
Within 30 seconds.
Not within 30. I just made brief reference to it. We're not going to talk about it today. Nothing's happened that is noteworthy there. But most importantly for you guys in the state of Mississippi, 1 week and an hour. 7 days and 53 minutes until first pitch for the baseball season. Today we're going to talk some Super Bowl. We are going to go through some fun prop bets. We're going to have a Food Friday. Haydad made Facebook mad with a podcast topic. That is a great topic, by the way. Nobody on Facebook is real because it's a very interesting discussion that they had on their podcast. It was a good idea.
Twitter gets a bad rap compared to Facebook. Like the real idiots and the real trash is on Facebook.
So here's what Haydad and I are going to do for the College Football Fix. We are going to make a trade, not propose a trade, not, hey, who would I trade for? But I will be the position of Ole Miss's general manager. Haydad will be the position of State's general manager. And we are going to trade players. And we both have to be satisfied with the result of the trade. So we're going to work through that together for the College Football Fix. Have a little fun on this Friday. I've got some funny audio related. Somebody said they're going to play a Trinidad drinking game. There's one. You'll get like 3 more for the rest of the day, and that's it.
Oh, you say that. You say that.
Unless something else comes up.
Exactly. Something will happen.
I don't know if anything's going to happen today.
It's Friday. There's going to be a news dump, and you're going to be Trinidad this and Trinidad that. There's 3 more. 2 more.
This guy's going to be done for. I mean, so we're going to have fun today.
And he's driving. Please don't be drinking and driving. Please don't be texting and driving. Don't do any of that stuff here with us today. We are in the Pearl River Resort Studios, pearlriverresort.com. If you do want to have an adult beverage, Pearl River Resort is a fantastic place to do that. You can enjoy some live music. You can place a wager. You can watch all the games at the sports book. It's all right there for you at Pearl River Resort. C-Spire text line is open to you at 601-879-4395. Your team has you covered on the field. C-Spire has you covered everywhere else. With the best technology for home working on, backed by a local 24/7 customer support. Learn more at cspire.com. C-Spire, inspired by you. I'm going to stretch that one day to like 60 seconds.
That's fine.
I'm just going to see how long I can keep it going.
The NFL announced all kinds of awards last night. Rookie of the Year. It was not Tyler Shuck. It should have been, but whatever. Coach of the Year, MVP, and the Hall of Fame class, which we'll get to in a second. But I really want to congratulate the NFL Coach of the Year.
2025 AP Coach of the Year is Mike Verable.
He does it again.
Was he solid?
Mike Verable is busy preparing for the Super Bowl.
Mike, the solid Verbal.
This poor woman. But if you're going to announce Coach of the Year, you got to know what their names are. There were 2 choices, really. It was him or Liam Cohen. You've got to know before you get on that stage that Coach of the Year,
Mike Verable.
Mike Verable. I hope neither one of us ever wins anything in that. Who was that woman, by the way?
Honestly, I have no idea. Let me see if I can figure it out. I don't recognize
you and
her.
I win something. Mike Bourquet.
Let's see. Somebody that replies, who is this? No, the replies, it's Twitter, are not helping that at all. So I'm going to ask Grok. Tiffany Haddish. I don't know who that is.
Yeah. You got somebody in the world of pop culture that I don't know who that is, which isn't, it's not hard to do. It's not hard to find somebody like that, but I don't know who that is. Sure, I assume she's an actress.
Tiffany Haddish is an actress and stand-up comedian.
Okay.
Her leading role in the comedy Girls Trip was her breakthrough. Never seen it.
Never seen it, but so she's a Hollywood movie star. So she's probably got a ton of money, a lot of clout. But I know how to pronounce Mike Vrabel, so it kind of balances out there in the end. Mike Vrabel. We need to create an award. The Mike Verbal Award for best mispronunciation. We can just bring it up whenever we want to. Like, a guy gets a verbal.
Somebody said Dart had better numbers as a rookie than Tyler Shuck because he started every game. Look, Ole Miss fans online get mad get mad at me. That's okay. Whatever. You don't have to side with me on everything. I think Jackson Dart's going to have a very good professional career, and he did a lot of really good things as a rookie. Tyler Shuck was better. He was better as a rookie than Jackson Dart was. Jackson Dart was good. He was good. He also had to deal with poor supporting cast, coaching turnover, all that.
Big injuries in New York.
Injuries. Shuck also had to deal with that also, though. Tyler Shuck was better this past season than Jackson Dart. He got more votes than Dart because he deserved more votes than Jackson Dart. I know Dart did great things at Ole Miss, broke all kinds of records. I mean, he's Mr. New York. He's dating one of the most attractive people you ever see. Like,
did
he's
you
killing
see this
it
thing about him where he doesn't know what Easy Pass was, so he's racked up a bunch of tickets?
Like a thing when
like
the
toll
roads?
booth. He doesn't know. He doesn't have the pass for the toll booth, and he doesn't know how to get one. So when you go through there, they'll allow you to go through, and they'll just give you a ticket. So apparently, he's racked up a bunch of tickets on the expressway. Because there's a video of it. He's just like, I have no idea what this is. So I just take the ticket.
Okay.
Like somebody in the New York... This is why the New York Giants are a poverty organization. Somebody get this guy a toll pass.
Just hand it to him when you walk in the door.
Franchise quarterback. It should be part of it. Like, where do you... Here, this is for you.
Where do you live? Okay.
The franchise pays for it. Don't worry about it. And you go through the toll booth that way.
I will say, though.
Oh, my goodness.
I will say, you've got all of the information that you could ever need in your life in your hand.
Yeah.
When you're not scrolling TikTok, Google how to get an Easy Pass. And then you could probably figure it out.
It's just, I saw this video and I was just like, I mean, it must be nice just to have the money to go, I'll just take the ticket. But this is something that you could easily solve. Somebody with the Giants has got to see that and go, Jackson. Here, take mine.
I've got one for you.
Yeah, something, Jeez Louise, man. Pro athletes, they're just like us.
They are just like us. But yeah, he had a good rookie year. Tyler Shuck was better. And you're not going to talk me out of that because the Saints finally have hope, and you are not going to talk me out of having hope for the Saints because they've earned it. Finally, there's a lot to like. Although I'm not concerned. Concerned's not the right word. I don't know what your draft strategy can be this year. They're picking in such a weird spot because if Love is available at 8, you just got to get him, right? You just have to.
Yes, This is an elite running back. It's a place, a position of need. I would love to get Reuben Bain or another pass rusher, but that defense is good enough. And you can always find somebody in the second, third round to go there. Love is, I believe, is a unique talent that you're talking about you build around Shuck, Love, and Olave. A couple more pieces here and there, and that's a really good. Juwan Johnson's a good enough tight end.
Just got to not fumble the freaking football.
And I think Taysom Hill maybe has a little gas left in the tank, just a little. I think another year away from all those injuries, he'll be much better next year.
Mm-hmm.
And Kamara still has gas in the tank too. So you got some pieces there. But, yeah, I would not pass Love at 8. Absolutely not.
And you need the position of most desperate need is interior offensive line. You don't pick that at 8.
You can't pick them there at 8. Yeah, no.
So that's why it's a weird spot, though. It's like
you go second, third round, you find yourself a guard. Or you find a guard in free agency. There'll be a guard available.
I saw a mock draft that had the Saints picking an Iowa guard in like the 4th round. And I was like, I've never seen this kid play before. He's awesome.
Good. He's obviously good. Obviously, the steal of the draft right there. So,
speaking of the Saints and speaking of quarterbacks, aside from Mike Vrabel winning Coach of the Year,
we laugh about that forever.
The Hall of Fame class was announced. No real surprises in this class. It's a great one, and it starts with number 9. We will talk about the Hall of Fame class, most notably one Drew Brees, first ballot Hall of Famer. And most definitely deserved. We will react to that and more with you on this Super Bowl Friday. So glad that you guys are with us in the Pearl River Resort studio. Let's talk Hall of Fame class when we come back.
Listen and SuperTalk Mississippi.
Introducing to you
SportsTalk Mississippi.
Welcome back in Sports Talk Mississippi. As Lucas says, by the way, I didn't get to watch any of this today, unfortunately, but he says, eat dirt, Canada. USA curling mixed doubles rolls. Canada 7-5, and the Czechs 8-1 to move to 4-0 in round robin play. Let's go, USA. Lindsey Vonn, by the way, completed a training run today. She looked great. I mean, it's unbelievable. What a cool story that is. But more importantly, the NFL announced their Hall of Fame class last night. 5 players, I was about to say 4, 5 players get into the Hall of Fame. Number 1 is our number 1, Drew Brees. No surprise there. First ballot Hall of Famer, Super Bowl champion, also MVP of that Super Bowl, 2-time Offensive Player of the Year, also won Comeback Player of the Year in 2004. Was first-team All-Pro and second-team All-Pro 5 times, a 13-time Pro Bowler. That used to mean something. Doesn't anymore, but it did when he was there. Led the NFL in passing for 7 seasons, spent 4 seasons leading the league in touchdowns. He had the highest completion percentage in the NFL 6 times. He has the NFL record for highest completion percentage in a season at 74.4% completions in 2018. That is an unbelievable number in that league. He holds the record for most passing touchdowns in a game with 7, the most consecutive games with a touchdown pass with 54, and the most career 5,000-yard passing seasons. Career 68% completions, 571 touchdowns, 80,358 yards, and a career passer rating of 98.7. Drew Brees absolutely belongs in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
100%. This was a no-doubter. As soon as he retired, you knew it was the clock was ticking to the day he was announced that it would be the first day. From a strictly number standpoint, maybe never a better quarterback in the history of the NFL. Was robbed of a second Super Bowl late in his career. But at the same time, when you go back, one of the things that I talk about quarterbacks sometimes is they don't play defense, right? The Saints were plenty good offensively throughout Drew Brees' career. But defensively, they were a train wreck at times, and that's probably why he doesn't have more playoff wins than he does. But there was never a time when Drew Brees was the quarterback of the New Orleans Saints that I didn't think the Saints were going to win the game. And that's the highest compliment I can give him because I have been a Saints fan my whole life, and he is the only quarterback I ever felt that way about. And, winning a Super Bowl in New Orleans is something that, I don't know if it'll ever happen again, but as long as you've got one, you're in the club. And Drew Brees was the reason for that.
Without a doubt. Larry Holder wrote a column in The Athletic that was, Drew Brees, no matter where he was, no matter what franchise he played for, he was a Hall of Famer. Like, everything he did stands up as a Hall of Famer, but the context of where he did it and what the franchise and the city was when he got there, what the city had just dealt with the hurricane, and what the Saints were, and the fear of moving, and all of those things, to win a Super Bowl and then have that career with that franchise makes it different than any other team in the league, because no other team in the league had to deal with what the Saints dealt with in that time when he took over as quarterback. And so the context of what he did, just puts it under not under a magnifying glass, but just a huge spotlight on how special what he did was because of where he did it. Makes it even more impressive. It was really well written, and I'm glad I read it. And it was because I didn't grow up a Saints fan. I'm not from New Orleans, so I have to learn about the history of the franchise through people who lived it, And a guy like him who has lived through that and can contextualize just how dire things felt at that time, and how much of a savior of the franchise and, in part, the city Drew Brees was a really I guess I knew that was the case, but reading about it today really opened my eyes to, man, that guy was more special than even I thought he was.
Yeah, just an unbelievable player. And like I said, came to New Orleans at its lowest point and completely revived the franchise. Was in the NFC Championship game his first year and just ran into a really good Bears team on the road. I think if that game was in New Orleans, the Saints probably win, but is what it is. Yeah, Drew Brees was always going to be a no-doubter, and goes in with this is a pretty strong class around him too. Yeah, I think if you said a second headliner, it's Larry Fitzgerald, who is one of the all-time wide receivers of his generation. I think he took the torch from Moss. Calvin Johnson, I love Megatron, but not in the league. Doesn't have the tenure that Larry Fitzgerald has. And now Fitzgerald has sort of passed the torch to the Jamar Chases and Justin Jeffersons of the world.
Larry Fitzgerald.
The numbers are crazy.
The Cardinals receiver, he was also at Pittsburgh, and he was an incredible college player as well. Second in NFL history in receiving yards at 17,492, and also second in receptions at 1,432 receptions. Here, this is the only stat that you need to hear that makes him a Hall of Famer, by the way. This blows my mind that this is a real thing about Larry Fitzgerald.
Okay.
He finished his career in the NFL with 29 drops in his career. 29 drops. Mm-hmm. He's a wide receiver. He had 41 tackles. Mm-hmm. He had more tackles at wide receiver than drops in his NFL career.
It's one of the great stats in the history of sports that to have something like that. It's pretty incredible.
It's just staggering that happened, and also world class guy too.
That's the other side of this. Is he is by all accounts, a top notch person.
Second golf reference. Apparently, outstanding golfer as well.
I've heard that. Yeah,
but he was the guy that your dad loved to tell you about. Son, you got to do that. Look at what he does. He catches a touchdown, gives the ball to the ref, high fives his teammates, and goes to the sidelines. He was everybody's dad's favorite player because that was the guy that you wanted your kids to act like on the field.
Yeah.
And at the time, I kind of rolled my eyes. Oh, whatever, Dad. Who cares? And now it's like, I wish that Larry Fitzgerald was still playing. So I could put on the football game and say, son, that's how you act when something good happens to you. You get the ball back to the ref if you're playing football, and then you celebrate with your teammates because not a single player has ever done something on their own. It's just a great way to kid. He was awesome. Anyway, so he's the second guy to go in last night. The third, Luke Kuechly, the linebacker for the Panthers. and 7-time Pro Bowler, again, that used to matter. If Patrick Willis got in, deservedly so, by the way. So I'm using this comparison as Patrick Willis deserved to get in. Mm-hmm. So did Luke Kuechly. They had kind of a similar didn't play as long as they could have, but did their time hold up long enough type conversation around them.
Right.
Both
their
of them
careers
belong
are very similar. But the time that Luke Kuechly was in the league, he and Willis were the best 2 linebackers in the league. Mm-hmm. Just wasn't close. And, walked away for health reasons, and that's fine by me. I got no problem with him being in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Luke Kuechly played from 2012 to 2019 with the Panthers. He's my age.
Yeah.
Well, it's just 1 year. He's about exactly a year older than me, almost. But
yeah. Got more money, too.
A little bit more money for Kuechly.
Yeah.
But, again, he played from 12 to 19, was first-team All-Pro 5 times, and the other 2 years second-team All-Pro. I mean, truly the best player in the league at his position for the entire duration of his career. Already a college football Hall of Famer. And what was awesome about him, you see it like with quarterbacks. Mm-hmm. All the checks at the line. He did that on the other side of the ball. He was like the Peyton Manning of the other side of the ball. That dude, an offense would make a check at the line, and he would too. I mean, he was a true quarterback of the defense, so dominant player, but also a brilliant player on top of that. Adam Vinatieri, the kicker, the Patriots kicker, a whole lot of game winners in his career. 4-time Super Bowl champion with the Patriots, and the NFL's all-time leading scorer.
Got to be in. We talk about being a museum. It's hard to tell the story of football without Adam Vinatieri. He was just a part of great teams and made big plays for them as a kicker.
And the snow kick.
Yeah.
I mean, 100%. The visuals from that game and what has come from that game. And then finally, how about this? Preston, Mississippi's own Roger Craig.
Nah, I didn't know he was from Mississippi.
I've never heard of Preston, Mississippi, but that is where he was born.
Where is Preston?
I have no idea.
It's in Kemper County.
There you go.
Didn't know. Wow.
Roger Craig from Preston, Mississippi, made the Hall of Fame last night as a senior inductee.
I didn't know he wasn't in. He should obviously be a multi-time Super Bowl champion. The first 1,000-yard rushing, 1,000-yard receiving running back. Only happened 3 times. He's got one of them. So, huge part of that 49er dynasty. Glad to see that he's in.
3-time Super Bowl champion. Took him a while to get there, but he is in. Congratulations to Roger Craig and all of the inductees to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Cool stuff to watch last night. And, of course, here locally, Drew Brees, the most notable. But, again, shout out Preston, Mississippi. You have a Pro Football Hall of Famer now. We'll be back.
Talk Mississippi continues.
Sports Talk Mississippi back with you here on what we're calling Super Bowl Friday. It's always a Super Friday when I'm with Michael Borky. I'm Brian Hadad. Sports Talk Mississippi is brought to you in part by AgriGold. AgriGold believes progress in the field starts with seed and the people who plant it. That's why AgriGold focuses 100% on seed, delivering trusted genetics and solutions to help you get more out of every acre. Contact Kerry Baker at 662-836-7417, your local AgriGold representative, to learn more. Or you can visit agrigold.com to explore seed solutions and agronomy resources. Plant your legacy today with AgriGold.
This is the second time already I'm going to have to go against a former Ole Miss quarterback. Mm-hmm. Got this on the text line. Eli should be ahead of Breeze.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. In no world. That world does not exist.
There is no real argument for Eli Manning in any quarterback conversation, greatest of all time, whatever, where Eli Manning belongs in front of Drew Brees.
Correct. Yeah.
I think Eli Manning should be in the Hall of Fame, by the way. I think he's a 2-time Super Bowl winning MVP in the Super Bowl winning quarterback, belongs in the Hall of Fame.
Correct.
Not ahead of Drew Brees.
Not in any world.
Not ahead of Drew Brees. Apparently, Preston, Mississippi, also known as Pleasant Springs, Jeff says, which I've never heard of.
I've never heard of either one of these communities. I'll try to figure it out. That's one of those things I'll try to put work into the podcast at some point, but I haven't yet.
Yeah. Stephen Hurley says, Roger Craig, about time.
I did not. Like I said, I thought he was in. I did not. I was not aware Roger Craig was not in the Hall of Fame.
Somebody says Sean Payton trying to do the same thing with Bo Nix in Denver as what he did with Brees in NOLA.
I like Bo Nix, and he's a winner, and they've done a great job. But he is not the passer that Drew Brees was. He's not the passer of the football that Drew Brees was.
Will says, poor guy had to do it in New Orleans, a horrible city. Yeah, Will, if you only know how to have a horrible time.
Will, we're not doing this today.
We're not doing this today.
We're having a good day. I had a little king cake earlier. I'm in a good mood. Got a good walk-in this morning. Beautiful weather outside. I went crazy. Like last Friday, I think I had my warmest jacket on when I came to work.
Yeah.
Today I had the air conditioner running in the car.
Love it.
Like, what is going on?
We're that stupid groundhog wrong.
He's so far. If they go by height, he would be above Drew Brees. I can't disagree with that.
Yeah, that picture of Brees next to Shuck last night was staggering.
Well,
height
difference. Brees is short. I mean, he's listed at 6 foot. It's probably 5'10". So
maybe he was ahead of his time. He used whatever acid that the Olympic ski jumpers are using.
Just put it on his head.
Hey, that's what Diego Pavia should have done. That 5'9" at the Senior Bowl is a problem. He should have used some acid.
What's funny about Pavia is he wears his hair pretty high. He could have just jersey shorted and got it up there. So in reality, if he was bald, he's like 5'6".
Somebody says, hey, Dad ever took a deep smell on Bourbon Street. Don't go to Bourbon Street. Look, if you're a New Orleans hater and you want to, if you want to try to prove yourself wrong, ask us first. We'll tell you what to do, and you will come back thinking, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I was wrong. Just one day, do that, and we will help you.
It's fine.
Dan sends us a picture of a dumpster that looked like it was on fire. It's the dumpster from Richard's Dumpster Fire.
It could be, yeah.
Oh, man. 601-879-4395. Speaking of Ole Miss quarterbacks, this is just funny.
Uh-oh.
This is funny.
Here we go.
This is from the Division II National Championship game, of which Ferris State won, I think 49-14 was the final. This is during the game. Ferris State had already taken Trinidad out because the score was 49-14 with 4 minutes to go in the game. But this is something that was said on the broadcast this is before he leaves, before he goes to Ole Miss. This is during Ferris State, a game in which Trinidad Chambliss is playing, and this was said on the broadcast.
He took the patient road to the opportunity to be in the everyday starter. As Hester unable to get the first down, it'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage, but he used a red shirt in 21. He then followed with a medical red shirt in 22. So as Ferris State was winning those national championships, he was not actively a part of the game.
So, a little inside baseball, because there's some State fan burner account on Twitter that's trying to tell me that doesn't mean anything, that the announcers are going to get subpoenaed. No, a little inside baseball for you. When you're going to call a game on television for ESPN, the announcers sit down with the coaches and the players to get information about said coaches and players for the broadcast. That's where that came from. They didn't make that up. Ferris State's position the entire time was that Trinidad Chambliss medically redshirted in 2022. And, I mean, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a judge. But I think I'm using this phrase correctly. We rest our case, Your Honor.
I'm confused.
So,
okay.
The Ferris State's position the entire time was that he was a medical redshirt in 2022. So the NCAA has been arguing that he just didn't play because he wasn't good enough to play. And Ferris State their position then the whole time was he medically redshirted in 2022. That's why he didn't play, because he medically redshirted. And they said as much on the broadcast of the Division II National Championship game. So you have written documentation from coach, physician, saying, hey, yeah, back in the day, yeah, like that's why he didn't play. And now you've got them at the time saying, yeah, he did medically redshirt in 2022. So the only person that is saying that didn't happen was the NCAA.
Because I read your tweet, and I was like, you said that like Ferris State said this, and I was like, they did say that. So I thought I don't think Borky is saying what. Now I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, their position the whole time.
So the NCAA is the one who is saying, no, he didn't medically redshirt.
Right.
Okay.
But Ferris State, their argument was, well, nobody documented it. Well, yes, they clearly they did.
Okay. Makes more sense now. So, I did stare at your tweet for a while, and I was like, I think he's wrong here. I need to wait. And that's why I didn't say anything. If I had just known you were wrong, I would have been like, hey, Borky, you idiot, on Twitter. But I wanted to get clarification, and I figured you'd bring it here to the show. So
yeah. So what does it mean? I don't know. It does. It is a bit of a narrative buster, though. The idea that they've only tried this since he got to Ole Miss, clearly not true.
Okay.
But, I mean, I don't think this makes or break next week, honestly, but it did make me laugh to hear that, because the NCAA's the crux of their entire defense was that was never a thing. When, sure enough, coach, doctor,
well, here's the thing, though,
team the whole time have said that.
Marty is alluding to it. Aren't medical red shirts determined at the end of your career? Like, you can say, let's say player X tears his ACL game 1. You can say of his sophomore year. You can say, he'll get a medical red shirt, but that's not determined until after your playing career is over.
So, yes, but what this is indicating is that Ferris State supported
the idea.
He did not play because of the medical. They didn't play him as a result of that. So, you apply for it at the end.
Right.
It's more cut and dry when you tear an ACL.
Right. As opposed to this. Just say it out loud. The tonsillitis.
And then like a residual something from it.
I mean, I had tonsillitis, and then I got dehydrated after that. I was 8, but, a little different.
Apparently it's easier for...
I only missed 2 weeks of school, so I just got right back into it, though.
You're just tougher than Trinidad Chambliss, as it turns out.
I didn't want to say it.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say it out loud,
but it does...
Nobody ever stole my jersey, I'll put it that way.
Whether or not
of course, nobody ever stole his either, so that's a whole different thing.
Whether or not you think that it's valid, again, in this case, doesn't matter, because you have a doctor saying it is. Now, his coach saying it is the whole time.
Doctor from like the University of Puerto Rico? Where is
his doctor that treated him.
Yeah. Hey, everybody! It's Dr. Nick!
So, and the only reason why this is even an issue is because the reporting threshold for Division II to the FBS, something we talked about the whole time.
You have to you got to be a stickler in some situations.
That's the only reason why this situation is even a thing right now. So it does.
It's all a gigantic waste of time.
It is a gigantic waste of time.
All right, this judge is going to show up and be like, order in the court, hotty toddy, he is eligible.
Derek says brother-in-law almost died after having his removed in his 30s.
That didn't happen to Trinidad in this instance.
He did not almost die.
No.
But he did not play.
I mean, you can almost die from anything. Literally any illness can almost kill you. You can get a cold. You don't treat it, problems.
There's a little bit more to it than just tonsillitis, right?
I'm not a doctor. I never claimed to be one.
Interesting stuff.
Is it?
We'll see next week. Sports Talk Mississippi. We'll be back.
Listen at
Mississippi. Lands of Mississippi.
Sports Talk Mississippi.
Every minute worth waiting for.
Super Talk Mississippi.
No matter what you are,
Yorkie and Haydad with you, Sports Talk Mississippi. Chase with a...
I don't know what this is.
Really, it's Def Leppard.
Okay, my wife would know because she is a Def Leppard fan that still buys like their new stuff. Not buys, but like downloads their new stuff. Like, I don't listen to hardly any Def Leppard past Hysteria. She's still like, they're putting out new stuff. I'm listening to it. So she would have known that one.
The one-armed drummer.
He's still going. He's still clicking.
Chase Chase, I think the answer to this question is the commissioners won't allow this, but also it's a really good question. He says scholarship restriction. What if Ole Miss just says no? Bowl ban? What if TaxSlayer just says no? Let's approach from a different angle. The NCAA says he can't play. What if Ole Miss just says no? What if Verbo drafts Ole Miss and Chambliss to the Fiesta Bowl? What if they just decide, no, we want him to play in our bowl game? Sorry. The NCAA, you can't tell us who plays in our game. What if Allstate or whoever wants him to play in the Sugar Bowl? Even if the NCAA says no, what can they actually prevent him from playing in the game? No. So what are they going to do? He says in 2026. That is a good question. You haven't had to deal with that yet.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm crazy. If I'm the college football playoff, forget Ole Miss or somewhere else.
Yeah.
Arch Manning and Texas make the playoff.
Mm-hmm.
But, what can you even do to get in trouble anymore? Arch Manning doesn't go to class, and he is academically ineligible to play.
Right.
But the college football playoff says we're putting on the games.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to play. We invited Texas into our tournament.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to play. What can the NCAA do? They don't control the college football playoff or its selection.
They don't control the playoff.
Not that anybody's going to be academically ineligible anyway, but just as an example, when you've got somebody else that controls this thing, what are they going to do? Say no?
That's an interesting, I guess it becomes the NCAA says, okay, you played an ineligible player, you forfeit, this, which forfeits are what they are, right? If you watch the game, we all know what happened. But you could punish them going forward, is what I would say. Like, oh, you did that? Okay, next year you are ineligible for the postseason. And you can't put anybody on scholarship. They can do whatever they want, But
when you take away scholarships, it doesn't matter because NIL will pay for their.
Yeah, so it's like that's why you got to make these tough decisions and collectively bargain and turn these guys into employees and make it work.
Yes,
because Lane Kiffin exists and every loophole he finds, he will exploit it,
and he has to his credit, by the way.
So, yeah.
Yeah, you think LSU abided by the College Sports Commission's salary cap?
That whole thing, by the way, went away.
Of course it did.
Well, but not even like they investigated and they were like, yeah, nothing to it. Something didn't get reported. They reported it. We all move on. So
good to go.
Well, you say you got your hands up, but as well as I do, there were a bunch of Ole Miss fans who were like, aha!
Well, you know my stance on this show, though.
Yeah,
nothing's going to happen.
You aren't the problem on that one. Some of your ilk.
Nothing was going to happen there.
Some of your people.
I
like saying ilk. Ilk is a word we don't use enough.
Yeah.
Your ilk. It just immediately sounds bad.
Yeah. Oh, you said something yesterday, by the way, about vacating wins. I think, now, again, I'm not a lawyer. I think what part of the ruling will be during this injunction will be that the NCAA is not allowed to retroactively punish while they're figuring it out.
Well, that's what they did with the Pavia thing. They said if we do come to a decision, we will not go back on this. So, that's probably the case. Yeah.
Interesting to some, not too much. Not so much to others. I hear you, State fans. I got a DM from a State fan. Was like, I know you guys got to talk about it, but we went back and forth a little bit, and I was like, all you got to do is just get somebody at State to file suit in a Mississippi courthouse.
Yeah.
But no, this story will linger unless something changes between now and Thursday. It will go away for a little while. There's a chance Thursday that you don't have an answer either, by the way. I was told that earlier, that just because the hearing is happening doesn't mean the ruling is going to happen on Thursday, so we shall see. But one of the most fun things we do going into the Super Bowl is looking at some of the props going into the game. I've got a whole list of them. Like game ones, first team to score 30, stuff like that, but also the more fun ones, the Gatorade color, stuff like that. So we'll go through a few of those and have fun with the Super Bowl when we come back. Patriots, Seahawks, almost nobody giving the Patriots a shot in this game, by the way. But I saw a breakdown of the NFL Network's analysts and ESPN's analysts and all that. It's like 90% picking Seattle in this game. You know what that means.
Yes, I know exactly what it means.
Sports Talk Mississippi after the news. We'll look at some prop bets, have some fun with those when we come back.
Check this out. Sports Talk Mississippi. Super Talk Mississippi.
Good things are going on there in Mississippi. Good things are going on there in Mississippi.
Sports Talk Mississippi, Friday afternoon. What's up on Sports Talk Mississippi? We got a lot to go over. We got some prop bets. We got Brian Haydad and Michael Borky, the two most savvy general managers in the game.
I can't wait for this. This is going to be fun.
Going to hammer out a trade between the fiercest of rivals. Going to make that work. We got some food to talk about, too. My Super Bowl menu is planned. We want to hear from you. You can do that on the C Spire text line, 601-879-4395. Just send them in. We'll read them off throughout the show. We got no time frame on that. What's up on Sports Talk Mississippi is brought to you by Ag Up. Own the John Deere compact tractor you've always wanted. Now with 0% financing at Ag Up. Whether you're trading in, upgrading your land, or a new landowner needing equipment, your down-home team will get you the right machine at the right price. Now with 0% financing on all 1 through 4 series machines, stop by your local Ag Up or visit them at agup.com. Your down-home dealer offer ends April 30th, 2026. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Prop bets, one of my favorite parts about the Super Bowl, these goofy and fun ones. And by the way, if you're looking for a place to spend the Super Bowl sportsbook at Timeout Lounge, Pearl River Resort, that's where you need to go.
Yeah.
They've also got baseball, by the way. Mm-hmm. And not every sportsbook out there has college baseball. They do. They know how important it is to this great state. So go check them out. Also warming up to play golf. I'll start with some scoring game ones, and then we'll get into a little bit more of the goofy ones. Will any team score 30 points? Yes gives you positive odds. Plus 115. No is minus 150. Any team scoring 30 points. Two really good defenses.
What is the over? What is the
plus? Yes is plus 115.
It's only plus 115.
But no is negative.
Well, yeah, I understand why no is the favorite there. I thought the odds, those are good defenses. Yeah, that's not great value for that bet. Like that bet should probably be close for like 175, 180.
If you want to drop like $10 down on something, any team to score 40 points, yes is plus 650.
There's value there because all that's a pick six away from probably happening. You know. And breaking the game open. I like that.
Or like if Drake May's shoulder gets banged up and the Patriots just can't move the football anymore.
We got our first house to go to. Josh is doing smoked wings, pulled pork egg rolls, and rotel. Okay?
Oh, man.
We're off to a good start, guys.
Will both team score at least one touchdown and also kick a field goal? Yes is minus 210. No is plus 155.
Yeah, the yes is that's a good parlay add-on there.
Will either team score 3 unanswered times? Yes is actually the favorite at minus 160.
That happens, though. You know, the Super Bowl is a game of runs sometimes. So, okay. I wouldn't bet that, but yeah.
I'll skip a few. Will the game be tied again after 0-0. So once the scoring begins, will the game tie itself
7,
back
10,
up?
10, something like that. Yeah. What's the odds?
Yes is minus 125, so not too bad.
That's not bad at all. Yeah.
And then the last team to score, the Patriots are the favorite there, plus 110. The Seahawks minus 140. The last team to score in the game. It's not a game-winning score, just the last team to score.
The Patriots are the underdog. They assume they'll be chasing points there at the end, so they probably get something. Okay.
All right. You got to help me with this one, hey, Dad. The question is simply, will there be an octopus? Yes is plus 1,500. What's that all about?
Like...
That's all it is. Will there be an octopus? Yes, plus 1,500. Is that a Seahawks fan thing or something?
I'm trying to find out. Okay. An octopus is a player scores a touchdown and then immediately scores the 2-pointer after that. That is an octopus. Because you get 8 points.
Okay, see, I was thinking animal.
No. So Smith and Jigba gets a touchdown. They go for 2. He catches the 2-point conversion. That's an octopus.
No is minus 5,000. Honestly?
Yeah.
Again, if you put $5 down on plus 1,500 for the heck of it?
Yeah, that's there's nothing wrong with that.
That's not too bad, I don't think.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I know double overtime is like plus 1,200. The game going into double overtime is, I think, plus 1,200. A double overtime Super Bowl. My goodness.
Yes, by the way, if you want to bet on just getting to one overtime, is plus 1,300 for yes.
Then plus double overtime must be more than plus 12. What was it?
I don't see double here.
Okay, hold on, let me see if I can find it.
Will there be a successful 2-point conversion, plus 295? Will there be an attempt at all as plus 155?
Let's see if I can find it here. There will definitely be a...
It's worth it.
Yeah. I think almost certainly there would be one.
Will the largest lead of the game be over under 14.5 points? Largest lead of the game at any point. Over under 14.5.
Real quick, double overtime is plus. Well, I'm just looking at this. If you bet $100, you win $125,000. So that's big money. What is that? 12.5 plus 12.5K. I guess that's right.
Yeah.
Say that last one again.
Largest lead of the game. Over under 14.5.
I mean, we've had some blowouts the last few years, so that's not bad. What's the yes? What is yes?
Over is plus 124.
That's telling you right there that the Patriots really aren't getting any respect. That should be higher, it feels.
Seahawks over under 25.5 points scored in the game. Patriots at 19.5.
Okay. So what's the over-under total? 43.5? 44.5? 44. I would go over. The Super Bowl, people score in the Super Bowl, man. What was it? Last year, wasn't it like 45-20-something?
People do score.
Yeah.
And I'll skip some of the Seahawks first reception.
As I said yesterday,
Smith and Jigba's plus 160.
I have a prop bet with Smith and Jigba of parlayed 5 or more catches and a touchdown. Anytime touchdown.
Yeah.
I think it's I bet $25 to win like 75, something like that.
All right, here are the good ones. Here's the fun ones.
All right.
Gatorade color poured on the winning head coach.
Yeah.
Orange and blue are the favorites at plus 250.
So I was listening to the Bill Simmons pod. They did a whole Propapalooza thing there. If the Seahawks are the favorite, don't you think they would go lime green? They would go lemon lime just because that's kind of their color?
Yeah.
So if you believe in the Seahawks, you should be betting lemon lime here.
But why is orange the favorite?
Orange
Neither
is the
one.
most popular flavor of Gatorade.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It's my least favorite one.
I don't know what this is. Like, if I'm going to drink a Gatorade to enjoy it, I'm going to get grape or something like that, right? But if I'm thirsty and I've been working out and I want to have some hydration, orange is always my go-to.
I can't believe, by the way, that I thought octopus was about the animal.
We're not watching a Red Wings game here.
See, I was thinking hockey. You got the Predators throwing catfish and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Is an octopus going to end up on the field? I didn't know.
Yeah.
So Gatorade color, yellow/lime or green. So you get yellow and green together at plus 275.
That's the bet. If you want to bet the Gatorade, that's the bet.
Purple's plus 700. Red, pink is plus 750. Water.
Mm-hmm. It's never water.
Plus 1,100.
Yeah, it's never water, though. It hasn't been water in like 10 years, they said.
That's not bad odds, though.
It's not bad odds, but it's also highly unlikely.
Will there be a score-agami? Score-agami is something, if you're not familiar, is when a score of an NFL game happens that the score has never happened before.
Right.
And they happen all the time, if you can believe it. It happens all the time.
You get a couple a year, basically.
Yeah.
So are they talking about a real NFL score-agami?
An NFL score-agami.
Or a Super Bowl score-agami?
It's an NFL score-agami because the odds are plus 2,500.
Yeah, it feels, I mean, in all likelihood, it's a Super Bowl. It's probably going to be 24-20 or something like that. So.
Will there be a flea flicker attempted in the game? No, minus 310. Yes, plus 230.
The Patriots would be the one who did it if they did it. It would be the Patriots who do it.
Here's my question. Does flea flicker have to be handoff, turnaround pitch?
That's a flea flicker.
Could it be like a toss sweep?
That's not a flea flicker.
So it's got to be
because
just that.
You're talking about a toss sweep and the tailback throws it?
No, like toss to the running back.
How do you get it back
he
to
runs
him?
to the right, and then he turns around and throws it back to the quarterback, and then the quarterback
That's a double
throws
pass.
It. A double pass.
That's not a flea flicker.
Even if it's backwards.
A flea flicker is a handoff, lateral it back, throw it. That's a flea flicker.
If you had $10,
now
would you pick yes?
Well, here's the question. Is it just, does it happen, or does the pass have to be complete?
Will it be attempted? But it doesn't clarify. What if the running back tosses it back to the quarterback and he gets sacked? That's still they attempted a flea flicker. That's an attempt.
Because what would the announcer say? Flea flicker. He would say it.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
David Madison's making zuppa toscana for the Super Bowl. Sweet Italian sausage, red potatoes, a bunch of kale, chicken stock, and heavy cream. That sounds dangerously healthy.
Food Friday's in an hour. It's in an hour.
I just want to go ahead and read. We're never going to get to them.
No, we're not.
Go ahead and read them. We'll read them as we go.
More props and food submissions because, I mean,
why not?
Why not? Sports Talk Mississippi, Pearl River
There's
Resort
no rules.
Studio.
We make the rules.
We do make the rules. Most of the rules.
Yes.
The FCC also makes some
We're following
rules.
those rules.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
From the Venable.
You're hearing Sports Talk Mississippi.
What? This is so
awesome on Super Talk Mississippi.
Borky and Haydad with you, Sports Talk Mississippi.
I don't know what smoked garlic Alfredo meatballs are, but Lucas and Union is making them, and I would like to try them.
You know what it sounds like? Smoked garlic Alfredo meatballs.
Is that what it sounds like?
You make the meatball with garlic and Alfredo, and then you smoke it.
You smoke it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you would know that.
You think I would?
Coin toss. If you had to bet, it's minus 103 for each, obviously. Yeah. Even odds on whatever the coin is. You know,
Tails never fails.
Tails never fails?
I'm a believer.
Who's going to win the coin toss, though?
The Seahawks. Can I bet on whether or not they defer? Defer has got to be like a massive favorite.
There is not a defer option. There is you can pick the Patriots to win the coin toss and the game, or the Seahawks to win the coin toss and the game. That's plus 180. The Patriots are plus 475 for winning the coin toss and the game.
And the game. Wow.
Like that.
Okay.
First touchdown, the number of the first player to score the player to score the first touchdown. Their jersey number. Over, under, 10.5.
So
the jersey number.
I'd go over because it's going to be 11.
Ooh.
That's going to be Jackson. JSN, baby.
Will a quarterback have one reception or more? Mm-hmm. Any quarterback have a reception in the game plus 1,100.
If it is one, it's going to be Drake May because he's the better runner. But there's been like some talk about him having like a little bit of a shoulder injury coming into this. I don't know, man. I would not bet that one. I don't think that's going to happen. So if you're going to bet, you bet no, but the odds can't be very good. So,
will any non-quarterback throw a touchdown pass? Not a pass, but a touchdown pass. Again, a lot of value in these things. Plus 1,400. If you got $5 and you're just whatever.
yeah.
Plus 1,400 for a non-quarterback to throw a touchdown pass. That has happened in the Super Bowl before.
It has happened. Excuse me. I wouldn't bet that, though.
You can bet on the fastest ball carrier. Rashid Shaheed, the former Saint, actually the favorite at plus 130.
Yeah, I would absolutely bet him.
Smith and Jigba at plus 300. Not bad value there, though. If he gets like a 75-yard touchdown pass.
He gets out in the open and, yeah.
Fastest ball carrier speed. Rashid Shaheed over 19.5 miles per hour.
Okay.
Mac Hollins over under 19.5 miles per hour.
Well, somebody says, for my own clarification, to get some of these bets, I would have to visit a sports book because mobile gambling is still illegal in the state. Correct? That is correct, but most of these bets are not available. These are the kind of bets you only find on mobile sports betting. You cannot go into the I don't believe you can go to the sports book at Timeout Lounge and bet on the color of the Gatorade.
Yeah, we will maybe tackle that.
Tackle that another day.
Another day.
Yeah.
The ball carrier that has the longest distance run from scrimmage on a single play. Smith and Jigba actually the favorite at plus 450. Rashid Shaheed at plus 5,500.
From scrimmage?
From scrimmage. The longest distance run from scrimmage on a single play. Drake May's actually plus 700.
So are they counting like a route as part of how far you ran?
Yes.
So you don't have to have the ball.
Pass,
if I catch a 75-yard touchdown pass,
you ran 75 yards.
Okay. Okay. Yeah,
but you have to be the ball carrier at some point.
Right. Okay. Sure.
Kenny Walker at plus 700, I like a lot there too. Longest air yards reception, as you can imagine, Smith and Jigba the favorite. Kayshon Boutte at plus 500.
Just booty.
I know. I can't do it, though. I know that's what he's asking for.
Jerry's making rotel, smoked sausage, a couple of kinds, and some baby back ribs, barbecue chicken, chili, and ice cream for the grandchildren. What about ice cream for the SportsTalk hosts if they happen to show up? Can we have some ice cream?
There is something about homemade ice cream that's just better.
Yeah.
It's just better.
It's better, yeah. All right.
Let's see. Yards after catch, yeah. Super Bowl score got me, so there's the other one. So will it just be the first Super Bowl score? Yes is minus 425. But no is plus 300.
That's not bad, because it's very possible. There's only been, 59 scores.
Yeah. Will any offensive lineman score a touchdown? Yes is at plus 2,200.
Didn't an O-lineman score in the championship game?
Yeah, but
Seattle, right?
Didn't the Broncos have one? Or was that
wild
wild card when they had one?
That was the wild card. Yeah. Not the wild card, but the divisional round.
So there you go. There's a few of them.
All
right. Which artist?
Okay.
There's more.
Oh.
Which artist will be played first going into commercial break?
Oh. So what network is this on? ESPN?
Isn't ESPN's next year?
I'm asking. What network is this on?
NBC.
It's on NBC. Tarico's a big Springsteen guy. Is that an option?
Seattle.
Oh, it's Seattle, though. Pearl Jam.
And it's funny, they have before the commercial break and after, so the music going in and then the music coming back.
Like Seattle gets the ball, they're driving, we're going to go to a commercial.
So Pearl Jam's plus 150, Nirvana plus 200, Alice in Chains plus 400, and Soundgarden plus 800. I don't hate that one.
Yeah, Soundgarden would be for the ball knowers out there.
Not
that I don't love Pearl Jam.
Should I even read this one? Will Bad Bunny wear a dress? Yes is minus 150.
I mean, I don't know. I I can't. I've never been to a Bad Bunny concert, so I don't know anything about his performing style.
I might know.
I've only ever seen Bad Bunny wrestle. I've never seen him perform as a singer-songwriter. I have seen him wrestle a no disqualification match against Damian Priest, though. So.
Primary color of the top that he will be wearing when he enters. Black is the favorite. White, blue, green, yellow, and brown are all in there.
Okay.
What will be his primary hair color? It's another one. His natural color is minus 200, but you can get bleached for plus 225.
Yeah.
Or multicolored for plus 450.
Okay. I could see him going like the Puerto Rican flag. Maybe better.
So flag design is plus 1100.
See, now we're talking.
His first hat that he will wear, no hat, is plus 200. Baseball hat's plus 375. I don't know.
Yeah.
How many songs will he perform? Over under 10?
10 is a lot.
10 is a lot. I don't know a single one, and I'm not going to learn. I
have no desire to learn.
Just not going to check it out.
Whatever.
But, who will make a guest appearance? Cardi B?
Cardi B dates Stephon Diggs, right?
I don't know.
I believe that's correct. So they're saying that she's going to be at the game anyway. She might come down and make a cameo appearance.
Oh, apparently he already said that he was going to wear one. That's right.
Okay, well, good for him.
But you can apparently bet on Kanye as well and J-Lo.
No chance, Kanye.
0%.
Yeah.
But J-Lo you can get minus 125.
I could see that.
Ricky Martin is on this list. Shakira is on this list.
Ricky Martin? Now we're talking.
Taylor Swift is plus 6,000.
There's no way.
The first song that he performs, I'm honestly, they're all in Spanish. I'm not going to read them just in case there is vulgarities in the songs because I don't know the words.
Well, then just move on.
I'm going to move on. One of them is called I Like It, though.
Well,
you can get I Like It for plus 1,800. The rest of them are in Spanish.
All right. Yeah.
Wait, Green Day's playing too?
Green Day's doing like the pregame concert.
Okay. What will be their first song performed? A lot of good options there.
Gotta be Basket Case.
So that's the second favorite at plus 300. American Idiot plus 100. Know Your Enemy plus 400.
I'm going straight into the politics there. Yeah.
Brain Stew is plus 1,400. That's a good.
That's a deep cut.
And that's a good start to a set song, too, though.
Yeah.
There you go.
All
Sports Talk, Mississippi.
What can I get for She?
Let's see. She plus 1,400. Boulevard of Broken Dreams at plus 500. You can't start with that.
You can't start with that. You can't play that. You're at the Super Bowl.
Holiday plus 750. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Good Riddance plus 1,000. You cannot start a set with that song either.
No, you can't. No,
because every high school senior is going to start crying when they watch it.
Yeah, you can't do that.
This is the best years of our lives. I miss you so much.
No.
Oh, man. Sports Talk Mississippi. So glad that you guys are with us and really appreciate you being here. As you always are, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast wherever you get them. Just search Sports Talk Mississippi in your favorite podcast app. State fans, Thunder and Lightning, Ole Miss fans, Rebel Report, Southern Miss fans, Eagle Hour, all there for you. Free and available in your favorite podcast app. Sports Talk Mississippi. We'll be back.
Are we going to do this? Back to Sports Talk Mississippi.
Keep rolling. 3, 2, 1.
Super Talk Mississippi.
So, we'll get to Food Friday here in a little bit. Hey, that's already read some. We're getting some submissions. But people have Super Bowl parties because they don't necessarily care about the outcome of the game. It's just, that's what we do here in America. We celebrate our great game and the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I saw a tweet today that talked about that. It said, growing up is realizing the true joy of cooking for your family and watching the game with them and not having to go anywhere to do it, which is exactly what I'm going to do this weekend.
You, the fan listening, have had your team play in a big/championship game in the past. What I'm curious about is, what is your preferred method if you can't go? Because the Super Bowl is cost prohibitive. That's where I'm getting at. I know a lot of you went to Omaha. A lot of you went to the Sugar Bowl or the Fiesta Bowl, etc. If you can't go, how do you want to watch it? Because for me, from my perspective, let's pretend the Saints get to the Super Bowl this year. I've got a group of friends that are all Saints fans. I could watch with them, but only like the core group and not a party. We're not having a party. We are stressing over the game for 4 agonizing quarters, and if there's anybody there that's like, well, I just like Cardinals because of the go Cardinals. No, that's not happening in my house. I'm sorry. I can't do it. So a few of you that are in my boat of stress, I can handle that. Yeah, we're not having a party for the game.
We got to be on the same level of fandom. Right. I can't have somebody come in and talk about sports ball. I can't have that. The superb owl. If the Saints are in, I'm probably just going to watch by myself.
Alone is the best.
If I went to a party, it wouldn't be a party. It would be like, hey, fellow Saints fans, we are watching the game together. Like the people who I grew up with that I know are Saints fans, I would go to their house. I would not go to a Patriots fan's house or somebody who's not in the game. I would not.
Yeah, because the one wife's friend's husband that doesn't really care, that shows up anyway, that just says sarcastic stuff the entire time. Can't stand that guy. You're not. I can't watch a game that matters around that guy. I'd want to kill him. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I cannot watch a game I care about with people not as locked in as me. For their sake, it's a good point.
Yeah, it's for both parties.
Yeah. You don't want to see that side of me.
And I don't want to yell at the poor guy either, but I would.
Like, the first time the Saints threw an interception and he was like, uh-oh, I'd be like, you shut it. I would lose it. I would snap. Way. I would be asked to leave. And if they were in my home, they would just leave. The first time I heard something like, uh-oh, or, oh, that's not good, be like, I'm going to come back in this room in a minute with a knife. If you're still in here, well, I guess you want a tango.
What, from Wedding Crashers?
Yeah.
When Vince Vaughn tells Owen Wilson that he's getting married, and Owen Wilson's response is just, kindly leave.
Yeah.
That would be me. I would point to the door, just
kindly
leave.
Would not be the word I use.
Now.
Yeah. I would.
Out of my house.
Yeah,
So when you guys when State or Ole Miss was in the national championship and you guys couldn't go, how did you watch and what would you prefer? If you're a football team, if you're a Cowboys fan, which wait a minute, I was about to say if the Cowboys make the Super Bowl, but I mean let's operate in reality here, okay? So sorry, Cowboys fans, you'll never get to experience the joy of watching your team play in a Super Bowl. But for everybody else that's a fan of an NFL team,
jeez.
Did you see First Take was talking about the Cowboys yesterday?
Yes, yeah. I saw an article today. It was like, God help us if the Cowboys actually make it back to the Super Bowl.
I won't do it.
It'd be the worst thing ever. Like I said, the people who know me best, my closest friends and family, they know full well that it's just not a social thing for me.
No.
I'll watch a regular season game. Even in college where they mean a lot, I can watch State and have people over and enjoy it. You start getting into the real games. You're talking about the Saints in the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
I can just go and tell you right now, the group of people I would watch that game with, I might include you, but I've never watched a game with you, so I don't know how that would go. I assume it would be okay, but it's not more than 3 or 4 people. I can name the people who I would want to watch that game with. Everybody else I know is off the list. I mean, my own family's really not on the list, too, because they would tell me to calm down, and I'm like, I don't need that right now. I don't need that.
So he says, I'm the only pro sports fan in my family, so alone if that ever happens. Mississippi State, however, immediate family only.
Only, yeah.
I watch every game by myself regardless. There's probably a lot of zen in that.
Yeah.
It really is. You just put your feet up, you have your beer, and, you
what
can
about
say
gathering
whatever
with
you
both
want.
sides, all friends? Are you out of your mind?
You're an insane person.
Do you think that if the Saints were playing, pick an AFC team at random, the Bills, if they were playing the Bills, I would invite a single Bills fan into my home? Get out.
Because then they would start doing the, hey, let's go, Buffalo. And I'd be like, let's go to the roof so I can throw you off.
You know what I would do? I'd be like, hey, good thing I got a table because you're fixing to go through it.
Yeah.
I'm going to 3D you right through it.
You're insane.
Yeah. I would never, under any circumstances, watch any game with a fan of the other team in that situation. Never. Never.
I got to tell this story. I was at an Ole Miss game with a buddy a long time ago, and we were sitting in regular seats. It was actually an Ole Miss Alabama game,
okay.
And we are sitting next to two Alabama fans, a guy and I assume wife or girlfriend or whatever. Very early in the game, Alabama just gets a first down. Like that's all that happens, and she's jumping and screaming, yeah, they're all tied, going crazy. And then the second she stops, my friend leans over and goes, she's not going to do that again, right? To her boyfriend or husband? Mm-hmm. And he goes, I got you, man. And she didn't do it for the rest of the game.
I watched the Egg Bowl with an Ole Miss fan one time sitting down, and he just gave us he didn't even say, he just gave us a snide look. He turned around, and we were like, turn around and do not turn back around. If you turn back around again, you were going to be in, it's good. I mean, I can't say what I said.
All right.
But, it was that way.
I am against treating fans poorly, opposing fans poorly, if they are acting.
If you sit in the student section of the Egg Bowl,
well, then you're asking for it.
You're asking for trouble, pit boss.
But like, if there's an opposing fan next to me, like at the Saints Cardinals game, I know it was week 1, whatever, but they were just a very, really nice couple and good, and they were really nice to our son, and like it was all good, right? Mm-hmm. That was no problem. If you're an opposing fan, though, you have to act differently. And if you don't, then it's fine to get after them. You know what I mean? If they're minding their own business, you have to practice different decorum as a road fan than a home fan. And if you don't, when you're on your own anyway, like if you're in the road fan section, you guys are up cheering the whole time, whatever, that's fine. But if it's just like two of you and a section of everybody else, you got to act differently. Yeah, you got to respect the venue, in my opinion.
Ish.
Do little fist pumps or high fives with each other.
Yeah. Yeah, just.
But act in a pool.
Respect. Nah. Yeah. Now, if you're sitting with a group of your fans, that's different. But if you're in mixed company, and you're on the road, you gotta rein it in a little bit. That's just how it is.
Somebody says just like LSU fans at the Sugar Bowl this year.
Why were there LSU fans at the Sugar Bowl?
Hey, Dad, I saw a few as I was trying to get to the press box because it took me 45 minutes to get to the press box because security told me to go the wrong way, and I ended up on the other side of the stadium. Yeah. I saw probably a dozen LSU fans.
Why were you there? It's one thing if you're like, hey, I'm an LSU fan, I'm at this game. But if you're wearing LSU gear at that game,
head to toe, all of them,
you're a jerk. And that's the nicest way I'll put it.
Yeah.
Now, granted, we're talking about LSU fans here, so it's kind of an implied thing. But yeah, that's just you're just being a jerk for being a jerk's sake at that point.
So he says, an Ole Miss fan sitting in the student section at this year's Egg Bowl threw a beer bottle into one of the suites. Not 5 seconds later, Zach Selman popped out of the window and just asked one word. Who? Yeah, you can't do that. That's immediate removal from stadium. Got to be.
Yeah.
Can't do stuff like that.
You can't. No.
Regardless of venue, you can't do stuff like that. But especially if you're wearing the opposite colors of the home team.
You can't do that if you're the home team. You can't throw beer at people. That's not cool. Got to be smarter about that.
Kevin says all Pittsburgh games are home games. Sometimes it does feel that way.
It does feel that way sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, somebody says there definitely were LSU fans there. Yeah, I mean, maybe even more than I saw, but I saw about a dozen on the way up to the press box, yeah. I did see a Mississippi State fan, but he was with a group of Ole Miss fans, and he was, like, smiling, and they were having fun.
Okay. How'd you know he was wearing maroon?
He was wearing it was a white Mississippi State shirt he had on, though. So he wasn't, like, look at me, look at me, look at me.
Yeah.
And he was in the beer line, actually, with buddies, and they were, like, having a good time. He wasn't causing problems. So he was okay. I'll forgive that. If you go on a trip to New Orleans with your buddies and you're the only outlier, I forgive you for that one. Sports Talk Mississippi. So glad you guys are with us. We'll be right back.
Come on, SuperTalk Mississippi. Check this out. Are you ready? Yeah. Sports Talk Mississippi.
I wonder what it's like to be a superhero. I wonder where I'd go if I could fly around downtown.
I know our audience doesn't really like the NBA, but this story might make you guys roll your eyes in an interested way. So you know how the basketball world has been rocked by gambling scandal, players betting on their own props, getting caught, web of connection with Italian mafia members, including one that had ties to Mississippi or is from Mississippi originally, creeped into college basketball. Southern Miss had players involved, and you guys know that story, right? Pretty serious deal the basketball world is going through right now with players and gambling. Meanwhile, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak for the Bucks, NBA champion, has now become a shareholder in Kalshi. Is that what it's called? The
Kalshi. Yeah.
Kalshi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the bet on anything.
The bet on literally anything that you can possibly bet on thing. The NBA's one of their most recognizable stars is now a shareholder in that very platform that is leading to the corruption of their sport.
We need to figure out a way.
What are we doing?
Do a prop bet that's like, will Haydad say the word extemporaneous on today's show? And then we get great odds that I won't say it, and then I just say it. But you and I have put money on it. There's got to be a way, right? Like how who starts the bets? Like, I don't know. We got to figure that out. Will Haydad say dichotomy on today's show?
Love it.
And then I'm just like, you look at State and Ole Miss, what a dichotomy there, and let's go from there. Next thing you know, we're millionaires. Like, that's step one. Step 3 is profit. We're just going to get step 2.
So, yeah, there's that. Also, Drake May, full participant in practice today. He's been dealing with a banged-up shoulder, but he did play.
All good to go.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, something happened.
Sort of.
What just happened?
Hey, Dad, I just saw a video of Ryan Gosling trying to throw a football.
Oh, no.
And it is the worst thing I've ever seen.
Where is this?
I'm going to send it to you right now so you can laugh at it together.
Yeah, I want to have a look.
I mean, obviously, a massive defensive liability in Remember the Titans.
Yeah.
To where you had to play the quarterback just to have quality defense.
But then in the biggest game of the year, they brought him back. I mean, what a terrible idea that was. That's why I'm telling you. That's why I'm not a huge fan of that movie.
He can never play a quarterback in a movie. He can't do it.
You texted it to me. Okay.
I just sent it to you.
Okay. I thought you were looking on Twitter for like a DM. Here we go.
Ryan Gosling, one of the most famous actors in the world, throws a football like a 2-year-old. Look at this.
It hasn't popped up yet. Hold on. All right, here we go. All right, he looks very confident. He's got the laces. Oh. Well, I mean, obviously that's photoshopped.
I mean, the distance on the throw is clearly edited. Yeah.
I want to watch this one more time here. I got the ball by the laces. What are we doing, boss? That is horrific.
He cannot play a quarterback in a movie. That throwing motion completely eliminates him from the possibility of performing in Drew Brees' biopic.
Yeah.
He can't do it.
Yeah, that's really bad. What is it about actors? They can hardly ever find one who can throw a football. It's kind of funny when I always talk about this story. It's funny now, but originally in Any Given Sunday, they wanted P. Diddy to play Willie Beeman. And they said he was so horrific throwing the football that they were like, this is not going to work.
Can't have it.
And now you're like, maybe the hands were just greased up. I don't know. But you all right?
I didn't expect that.
Did you not? That's exactly where I was going. But, yeah, apparently he was just such – well, the same thing like if you've ever watched Major League, every time Wesley Snipes is running, it's in slow motion. They said he is such a terrible athlete that they had to do that. Like when he ran, they were like, this guy doesn't know how to run. It's like Steven Seagal out there.
So, oh gosh, what's the actor's name from The Rookie? What's his name? He was also the quarterback in Any Given Sunday. What is his name?
Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid.
An
good,
outstanding athlete.
Outstanding athlete actor.
Yes.
Very good.
Very good.
Keanu Reeves did a really good quarterback.
Absolutely believable as a quarterback.
I mean, he even had the rundown, like the cocky
Jamie
run.
Foxx as Willie Beeman.
Fox was believable.
Was a fantastic athlete. Yeah.
Costner was believable.
Costner is a very believable pitcher.
And also golfer in Tin Cup. He did that well, too.
If you ever when you watch Field of Dreams, though, his dad playing the catch with him at the end. Guy's supposed to be a catcher for the New York Yankees. We talk about throw like a girl. I mean, a girl would be embarrassed to throw the ball like that.
All right, we're going to play GM. Hey Dad and I are going to try to conduct a trade where both sides agree to the trade. We will do that for your college football fix after the news.
Let the broadcasting of the disturbed continue.
Sports Talk Mississippi. Super Talk Mississippi.
There's a port on a western bay and it serves 100 ships a day.
We really should have beer. We're going to sit here and listen to Brandy.
And talk about
put our feet up. Let's listen to Brandy.
In this harbor town.
Shout out to all the Brandies out there.
Mississippi, 5 o'clock hour. Michael Borky, Brian Haydad with you. Let's do it. It's the College Football Fix.
The College Football Fix is driven by your Mississippi Ford dealers. Built Ford Tough. The best-selling truck in America is and has been for 50 years plus. 50! You're looking for a new truck. There's only one place to go. Your Mississippi Ford dealers. Listen today.
Inspired by a podcast topic from Hey Dad that made Facebook mad.
Yeah, what?
And boy, did it make Facebook mad.
It was just that one guy, wasn't it? Did anybody go into the comments?
Oh, there's the comments.
Oh, there's comments. I didn't see the comments. Are you a member of that group?
Don't read the comments.
Are you a member of that group?
I might be.
I'm not even a member of that group.
No, I'm not. But I assume, there's going to be comments. There always is comments on Facebook. But I like the idea.
If Michael Borky is a member of Mississippi State True Maroon, the moderators of that group have fallen. They've screwed up. Anyway.
Or I wanted to engage in the discourse with the people.
Yeah, it's under your burner.
Hey, Mississippi State fans are my people,
Mitchell
too.
Borkman.
I want Mississippi State to perform well athletically because it means the show performs well.
I hear you talking. All right.
Because why not?
Yeah.
I am the GM for Ole Miss. Mm-hmm. Brian Haydad's the GM for Mississippi State.
We have rejected your first offer. Whatever it is rejected.
We need to improve our teams. The trade deadline is today. So we got to make a move.
Okay.
Let's make a trade that both sides agree to. Not just, hey, I want Kelly Jones on my team, so I would trade for Kelly Jones. No.
Right. I got you.
Got to actually make it happen. So, who do you want?
I need a left tackle, which I don't think y'all have got. Y'all don't have the 2026 roster. There's not a for sure thing at left tackle, correct?
Terez Davis starts at Maryland. He's a returning player. That would be the guy that...
No, I'm out. I'm out on that. So I need a pass rusher.
Kern could help State, too.
I want to help. I need a for sure thing. I need the real thing here. I need a pass rusher. Can I get Sunter and Perkins off of you?
I think he's one of my no way.
Okay.
I think he's one of my no way guys.
What about Eccles or Franklin?
See, that's where this gets difficult.
Okay. Now we're talking now. We're talking.
Because I think those three are no way. Because you just don't.
No, what are we doing? That's the.
But that's the point. There are players on every team that there are no way.
There's only one on mine.
It's a little bit more. It's a different conversation. If you have an edge like Franklin and a linebacker / edge like Perkins and a D tackle like Franklin, you don't move off of them ever.
That's who I want, though.
But you don't move off those guys. I refuse. There's nobody that State could give me in return besides Kelly Jones, and I kind of feel like, and I would have to. That pot would have to get sweetened a little bit too. It wouldn't just be a 1-for-1. I would have to get more in return.
An elite defensive lineman for an elite corner. I would not.
So right. So I would have to get more.
If I want, I'd want Eccles.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way. There's nothing that you could give me in return that would
Jones
make me.
And see, you have too many receivers. I can't give you Anthony Evans. It's like he just gets lost in the shuffle.
Well, I do want to talk about him here in a little bit, but
this was the guy who got out. By the way, the guy on Facebook who commented. It's like, he was wanting to trade Anthony Evans for some left tackle from Kentucky. I guarantee you that guy doesn't have a single clue who the left tackle at Kentucky is. It's Lance Hurd. 5-star players, all SEC. He doesn't know anything about that team. But go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just...
All right, you got all these restrictions.
I don't have that many. I mean, I'm not moving off Lacey. I'm not moving off Trinidad.
I'm good on Lacey. Yeah, and Trinidad's gonna be ineligible, so that's no problem.
You wish. You would want Trinidad over
Kamaru?
Yeah.
Yes, for 1 year. Yeah,
for 1 year.
Yeah,
this is to make the current team better.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So you start then. You what do you want?
Well, if you're looking for defensive line.
I am.
Would you take one of the portal guys?
Well, who is it?
So you've got two options. Well, three really, but two that I think like Blake Purchase, the edge from Oregon, 4-star edge, would immediately start for Mississippi State. I mean, he would immediately start for a lot of places. He's a 4-star edge. Those guys aren't very common.
I mean, what are the numbers though?
You have to go based on.
Yeah, this is a
he's not a 10-sack last year guy.
I've got potential guys.
You don't have Blake Purchase though.
I got Amari Williams. Arnett loves him. I can't deal in potential here, Borky. I got to have production. I got to have somebody that I can pencil into my starting lineup and say he'll get the quarter.
He would start.
That's fine. But you're talking about potential. I'm not trading you anything. I mean, I'll trade you potential for potential.
That's what we got to do here. We got to make a trade happen. We got to make one happen. Because I'm not there's a handful of guys on this Ole Miss team that are non-negotiable. How could there not be?
I mean, everything's negotiable. Everybody's got a price.
Yeah, but I don't think
if I'm talking about if I want Eccles, then I can give you Kelly Jones and I don't know.
See what I mean?
What if we just flip Tyler Lockhart back to you? I don't know.
Ole Miss does need. I think Ole Miss needs linebacker depth. So throw in. See, okay, all right. You want Eccles? Give me Jones. Give me Zachary Tillman.
I'd rather give you Tillman than Lockhart, if we're being honest. So yeah,
I would need a defensive lineman also. The portal transfer from A&M.
No, I need.
You're getting a first-round pick defensive tackle.
I gotta have two. I need more than one defensive lineman. I can't just. I gotta have another guy.
A first-round pick defensive tackle.
That's fine, but I mean now he's all I have at that point. If I keep the A&M guy, I have him and Eccles.
I love the current state of college football, the A&M guy. I love that. That's where we are.
I haven't learned his. I have not totally learned his name.
That's
yet.
Not a shot, by the way, because there's the oldest portal players
I gotta have somebody to
yet.
pair with him. That's my problem. I don't have any depth. I can't give you him. No.
Who's a no-go on offense for State? I mean,
Camario. That's it. And I mean, I could come off of Camario, but I'm going to need a package on that one, and it's going to include Deuce Knight. Because I got to have a quarterback. I got to have QB1. I'm willing to at least go into the season with Deuce Knight. But you got to give me more than that. So, but yeah, to get Eccles, I can't give you another defensive lineman. I got to keep those.
Okay.
I don't have enough.
What about Jones and Evans for Eccles?
Anthony Evans?
Mm-hmm. And I would send you back a receiver as well.
You got to send me a receiver.
I'd send you a receiver back.
I guess I could know who I'm going to get then.
Well, it's up to me.
No, I won't.
You can ask, but
I'll take Caleb Cunningham off your hands. That's where he belongs anyway.
You wouldn't ask for one of the more experienced players, like in the portal, Isaiah Spencer, guy that started at Virginia Tech.
This is what goes back to what I said today on the podcast with Evans. Like, I was willing to deal Evans to get a lineman. I just trust that Levy's system will turn receivers into stars. Who were Evans and Thompson last year?
Yeah. I'll give you Spencer in return. Starter at Virginia Tech last year.
I can't have Cunningham?
No, I'm saying no.
You're unbelievable. He's not even going to play for you.
But that's
he's not going to play.
I think you will.
I'm asking for a guy. You're going to ask for a guy who.
I'm giving up a first-round pick defensive tackle.
I'm giving up a first-round pick corner and a guy who had almost 1,000 yards receiving last year. I'm getting a defensive tackle back, great player. The other guy, the receiver I'm asking for, has he caught a pass? One pass in 2 years?
I'll give you Spencer. I'll give you Spencer. Or I'll give you Jonte Cook. Former 5-star at Texas.
He's a troublemaker. I don't want that. That guy's getting kicked off of 2 teams. Absolutely not.
Only one.
Well, we don't candor to that. We're a high class organization. Who is Spencer? What's his first name?
Isaiah. He's from Mississippi.
Spencer Vatek last year.
Mm-hmm.
What are his stats? Let me see the stats on this guy. 14 catches for 194 yards last year.
Didn't he get hurt? I think he got hurt.
I don't care. He's an injury risk? Absolutely not. No.
It's a bonus.
This guy's laughing at Levy's system. Did you miss that Brennan Thompson was the leading receiver in the SEC last year? Did you miss it? I guess you did. And that Evans almost had 1,000 yards too? And that last year Kevin Coleman was a 70-catch receiver? Let's be smart, guys.
We'll be right back.
Sports Talk Mississippi. Here's more. Super Talk Mississippi.
Hey lady, got the love I need. Maybe.
This is exactly how it would go, by the way.
Of course, but this is how it goes in the NFL.
Yeah.
But I'm going to push back on a text, though.
Okay.
Jones for Eccles is a straight-up trade. Potential first-rounder for potential first-rounder. Borky just won't deal. You're being ridiculous.
I would agree with you that defensive line is a more valuable position than corner.
And Old State is more desperate for defensive line than Ole Miss is at corner.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You returned 2 of your starting corners, then you added Crawford from Auburn. So it's not – nothing is just straight up.
Right.
But, yeah, I do think Kelly Jones is going to be a first-rounder. He's exceptional. Yeah. I mean, he's just a great player. This is so funny to listen to. Somebody said we should do this more often, actually. This is kind of fun. But I think we're getting somewhere, though.
We did something like this early in my days on this show, and people got really mad. because I said that State should, if you could make a trade, should trade Kylan Hill for DK Metcalf. And people were like, I wouldn't want DK. I'm like,
have you seen him
you're
run?
You're letting yourself be blind. I mean, I think it was like, I forget who Ole Miss's running back was in 2018, but it was, they needed a running back. State needed a top receiver, and somebody was like, State should do that and get like 6 other players. Like, you guys it's going too far. Calm down.
Bo, the Ole Miss fan, says, I trade the coach. Bo, I mean, no. What?
What?
No way.
Levy for Golding?
No.
If I'm State, I wouldn't take that either. I need to prove it. I can't do that.
You can't go from unproven head coach to unproven head coach.
Yeah, I know.
But you're not taking on Levy 1-15 in the SEC.
Yeah, no. What are we talking about here? So, all right.
Who's
Jordan Wilkins? That might be it. I don't remember him. It was. I wish I could remember. I can't remember his name. Anyway,
I did like that
right.
though. I think I would want Jones, of course.
Yeah,
but I don't think I'm willing to give up Eccles. What about Franklin?
I mean, I'll take Franklin. Franklin for Jones, straight up, or I got to sweeten the pot.
Give me a linebacker too.
You can have Tillman.
Okay,
I got to get something. I got to get another player. We got to keep the roster's got to stay balanced.
Yeah. What would you want?
Who's your tight end?
Luke Has and Caleb Odom would be the tight ends. They added one in the portal as well.
Is interesting. Oh man,
they recruited one also.
I might try to take Odom off your hands there. Odom and Franklin for Jones and Tillman.
Ooh, see,
I feel like I'm losing more on that deal.
Gosh, losing an experienced edge in Franklin too is
that's
tough.
2 proven starters I'm giving you, and I'm getting potential with Odom. But State needs a dynamic tight end. They don't have one.
He's big and
I know he's a former receiver, 5-star receiver. And he's just gotten some weight on him. But I think in Levy's offense, he could be good.
But you're getting an experienced SEC edge.
I'm getting the defensive lineman I need.
And he got a lot better as the year went on too.
He's a good player.
I think we're getting close at least.
We're getting close, yeah.
Because I would like another linebacker if I was given the opportunity. I would want one.
So at safety, I've got Isaac Smith. I got the Rice kid. I got some. Who's the other returning starter?
I wouldn't
for
hate
State?
adding Isaac Smith.
You better start talking.
Matt says we'll trade you Prince Will. Yeah. hey, Dad.
So we brought that up on the show. We were like, what would you give to get Prince Will from LSU?
No, Lane needs to play Prince Will against Ole Miss for the ego boost. So he would give up literally nothing. You could give him the entire roster to choose from, and he still wouldn't do it because he wants Prince Will to get it.
Yeah.
That dude needs Prince Will to sack Trinidad and Oxford like he needs air to breathe.
And Kiffin's relationship would probably preclude a trade if such a thing could exist anyway.
No, they get along great. That's what they said when they were here.
So Jones, and I don't know if I want to go. Who do you have in the safety room? Anybody worth my time there?
I mean, yes. It depends on what you want. I mean, it would be all portal, but Edwin Joseph from Florida State is a stud, an absolute stud at safety. And then Aguero from Georgia started the last 2 years at Georgia.
Yeah. Closer
to the line of scrimmage. He's in a similar role, I think, to Isaac Smith anyway.
Okay. Let's go back to the O-line.
I want to be a GM.
Can I get better on the O-line?
You can't. Okay, but
can I just get a more? Who's your?
Here you go, Hayden.
Hold on.
Now,
hold on. Franklin, I'll give you Jones. I'll give you Lockhart. I want Franklin and Sanders. I want the center.
Am I giving up an experienced? Or to go back on.
I can
maybe
do a lot. If I could just lock down that center position, I can move some stuff around and be better there.
He's a portal
guy. I like Cannon
guy.
Boone, but I think Cannon Boone would be great at guard.
Troy Everett is transferring into Ole Miss.
From where?
Oklahoma. He was Oklahoma's. He played both center and guard at Oklahoma.
Levy would have recruited him.
Apparently, he's been banged up, so you've got that to worry about.
See,
but apparently, he's like, in terms of locker room guy and intellect on the offensive line,
he'll fill that role.
Beat him.
He'll fill the hole left by Bryson Sanders, no problem.
I can't give up Sanders and Franklin. Two experienced linemen. I can't do that.
That's what I need. I'm weak on the line of scrimmage.
I'll give you John Wayne Oliver.
I don't even know who that is.
A guy that is going to start for Ole Miss next season.
No, that doesn't help me. I got to have.
But he's good enough
now.
He can. That would be like a pot sweetener. As part of the deal, not the bell cow of the deal. That would be the.
Are you admitting that Jones is the best player in this deal?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jones is the best player. Then I
in
should
a
be
less
able to get
valuable
Sanders.
spot, though.
I agree with that, but
but you're talking about two linemen now. You're talking about two linemen, including the center.
I'm giving you a corner, a linebacker. You wanted him. Golding wanted him. He had him. He thought he had him.
Didn't think. He did have him.
Well, does he have him? Then he thought he had him.
If only Dabo can learn that lesson. You don't have him until they suit up for you, man.
You got nothing until he's in uniform.
Yes.
That's when you got him.
Man. Ole Miss receives Kelly Jones, a wheel of cheese. State receives Bryson Sanders, one Grove Squirrel.
It's like that meme. Dun, 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 to the guy with the suit.
Yeah.
All right, so who are your linebackers now? See Perkins. You say he's untouchable. If you said Perkins for Jones, I could. So you would be getting. I feel like. Here's the thing. I think, like, for NFL purposes, Kelly Jones is going to be a higher draft pick, but in college, Perkins is maybe a better player. Maybe. It's
especially, he did such a good job in the
he
new
just fits
role
what
that they asked him.
needs. They need somebody to get after the quarterback.
So at linebacker, they've got Farrelly. The ACC.
I don't need Dabo's troubles.
You don't want Dabo?
I don't want that. No.
Well, but we're trading now. You don't have to worry about Dabo.
I don't need. Yeah, but I feel like then he'd turn his attention to us, and I don't need that.
He's going to lose in week one, and everybody's going to forget about.
I don't need that in my life.
Keaton Thomas, super productive at Baylor.
I liked him.
And then Taj Butler from Georgia Tech.
Well, I don't know.
Those are your other three linebackers besides
the
Sonny
closest
P.
we're coming to a deal here is doing Jones for Franklin, but if Sanders is a deal breaker, I don't know that.
Jones for Franklin, and I'll give you the Oklahoma transfer center.
Okay. I wish I could talk to Levy and ask him because he would know. It's like, yeah, do that deal. And then you're getting Tillman.
A linebacker.
You're getting Tillman?
A linebacker.
I'd rather if I could just pick one, I'll give you Jalen Smith. I'd much rather keep Tillman and Lockhart.
I think we're on to something.
All right.
I think I like it.
All right, send it into the
Call
league.
it in.
All right, call it in. Kelly Jones is an Ole Miss Rebel. Cam Franklin and Bryson Sanders. No, the other guy. Or Mississippi Bulldogs.
Yeah.
I mean, we're DLU. That's the way it should have been.
You say that, but
it's been a while. Yeah, we're trying to get back to that.
Been a little bit. I mean, now you've got Jared Ivey and Prince Lee and Walter Nolan and J.J. Pegues all in the NFL.
Yeah, I know. Well, we got Chris Jones and Jeff Simmons making Pro Bowls and all pro teams.
But more recent.
Yeah, no doubt.
And then Eccles is going to be a first-round pick.
Should be. Did I get Eccles or Franklin?
Yeah, Franklin.
Okay, well, I'll still take him.
Right, he will help in that Zach Arnett defense so much, and I'm not being sarcastic. He really would.
There we go. I don't know who won that deal. We're going to talk food when we come back, though. We haven't done it yet. It's Super Bowl weekend coming up. If you're sending it into the C-Spire text line, what's your menu for the Super Bowl? I'll tell you mine when we come back. Sports Talk Mississippi, wrapping up on a Friday. Let's do it.
Here comes more Sports Talk Mississippi.
You ready, guys?
On Super Talk Mississippi.
Sports Talk Mississippi. Thought we were playing chicken again. He's talking to somebody. What's going on here? Michael Borky and Brian Haydad here with you on a Friday afternoon.
No, I saw on the here's what happened.
What'd you do?
I saw on the doorbell camera that somebody didn't have a jacket on.
You had to take care. You had to step in.
Had to step in.
Well,
if you're going to be outside, you got to have a jacket on.
Hold on.
Well, we're going to be out all night. So
it's 62.
Yeah, but we're going to be out all night. And
all right.
A light jacket, just one of those, like, what are these hoodies that I'm wearing? GentoolApparel.com.
All right. All right.
Yeah, food. Hey, Dad, I got no plans. I'm not going to a Super Bowl party. I just want to watch and just kind of enjoy the Super Bowl on the comfort of my couch with a six-pack of beer.
I'm going to do that too, but you can still cook.
Well, I'm just going to
eat.
I'm going to air fry wings. I mean, that's literally all I'm doing. So you are the planner.
Yeah,
you're the menu guy. Yeah. I assume you're having some kind of gathering.
No, really, just for my family. I'm just cooking, food for us.
But there's 4 of you.
There's 4 of us, yeah.
So menu.
I'll make too much, and we'll eat leftovers. It'll be fine.
Leftovers are great.
Yeah, they are.
So what's on the menu?
So my oldest said she wanted to try jalapeno poppers, and I was like, I can certainly make that happen. So we'll do some bacon wrapped peppers, stuff with the little cream cheese and so on and so forth. I'm gonna do some wings, just some very simple, barbecue chicken wings. Cook on the grill. I'm going to do a Philly cheesesteak thing where I've taken a loaf of garlic. I got a loaf of garlic bread. All right? Stay with me. Cook the garlic bread till it's ready, okay? Then I'm going to take the steak and cook the steak meat down and then put it on top of the garlic bread. Then put the cheese over the top and then back into the oven. Let it all melt and get together and then cut it into, pieces.
So a garlic Philly cheese steak baked
thing. Like an open face Philly cheesesteak sandwich almost.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. And then for dessert, I had an idea, and I don't know if I can make it work or not, but I'm going to try. So I made this dessert the last time I had a big cookout. It was like a peanut butter and jelly dessert, right? Basically what I learned is that if you mix cream cheese, powdered sugar, and Cool Whip, that is a base.
Cool Whip.
That's a base that you can use for anything, right? You can add whatever flavors you want to it. So what I'm going to do is I got 2 of the take and bake cookies, the chocolate chip cookies.
Mm-hmm.
You just pop them off. I'm not going to pop them. I'm going to do it as a sheet, not break them off. Just one sheet of cookie. That's going to be the base. We'll put that layer of the filling in with cookie butter, which is like the new thing, right? Everybody's doing cookie butter nowadays. So it's a cookie butter cream filling, and then another layer of chocolate chip cookie on top. Into the fridge, cut them, and then you got little cubes of cookie, cream cheese, Cool Whip, cookie butter filling cookie. That's where we're going. I don't know if that's going to work or not, but it sounds good.
Sounds great.
Yeah. So.
All right, what are you working with?
C-Spire text line. Send them in. 601-879-4395. Grilled chicken wings and cold beer from David from the Res. That's
keep it simple sometimes.
Keep it simple, yeah. Going to grill some wings and flash fry them. Smoke a stick of bologna. We had some smoked bologna earlier this summer, or last summer. It was fantastic. Smoked cream cheese with pepper jelly for the appetizer. Very good. This is intriguing. Bacon and crab meat wrapped chicken fillets from Steve and Hurley. Chicken with crab meat wrapped in bacon. That sounds
Interesting.
incredible.
I've got to think through that a little bit more.
It feels like your brain would explode a little bit. Be like, what did I just eat? A lot of different taste and textures going on there.
I like that, though.
Dwayne and Brandon's got crawfish happening on Sunday. I'm going to go back here and see if we can find some more of the ones we had earlier. White chicken chili and soy sauce-soaked water chestnuts wrapped in bacon. Sounds good.
Hey, everybody likes what you like. I'm not knocking your menu choice. The worst thing that happens, though, is when you go to a wedding or something, and you think you got bacon wrapped scallops, and it's a water chestnut.
That happened to me.
Oh, it's the worst.
I went to a wedding in your home state of South Carolina.
Gosh, who are these people? Do I need to...
And I got a plate full thinking it was bacon-wrapped scallops, and it was bacon-wrapped water chestnuts.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. I've actually got a friend that works in a high-level government law enforcement.
Going to get them taken care of?
I'm going to get those people. Send me their names privately, and I will get them added to the no-fly list.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Grilled leg quarters, baked beans, corn on the cob from Danny in Columbus. Leg quarters are the easiest thing in the world to grill, and they're cheap, and they're delicious. Like a bag of leg quarters feed a family of 7 or 8 for like $8.
And they're good.
They're good, and you can't mess them up as long as you don't burn them. Like if you cook dark meat chicken indirectly, it is almost impossible to screw it up.
Pretty much.
You can just cook it to 200 degrees. Nobody makes it.
And if you marinate it, you are...
Yeah, it's halfway home. Well, it didn't make the menu. I considered injecting a Boston butt with Tony's Creole butter and smoking it. Thoughts? That sounds like it would be great. Now, be careful when you inject things, as we learned yesterday. Now, that wasn't in the butt. That was elsewhere.
I saw a breakdown, not too detailed, just detailed enough about how the sale effect actually works. It's hilarious.
Did you wince while you read it?
It is just absolutely hilarious that the ski jumpers, are very likely cheating by injecting themselves in
that
such
area.
a manner.
In that area.
Like, it's very hard to prove, and it actually really does help performance. And
you know what they say?
What do they say?
I don't know. I was hoping you'd come up with something.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Well, I was going to try to be a little dirtier than that, but that's okay. So
that's what our defensive backs coach in high school. He would yell it. You ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Well,
and it's like, Coach, we are 15 years old. You shouldn't be saying stuff like this to us.
Our offensive line coach was like, it's legal to hold as long as you don't get caught. He's like, if you keep your hands in here, you can grab your jersey all day.
Yeah,
Nobody gonna say anything. It's when you get your hands out that's the problem.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So you like my Philly cheesesteak idea?
I
you think
do
it's
like
work?
that. It's intriguing.
I've made them before just on regular bread. I bought like sandwich rolls, hoagie rolls. And, you just cook the meat. And then I would toast the buns a little bit. And then put the meat and then a couple slices of cheese over top.
Yeah.
And they're fine. They're great. But this is on garlic bread, so I think I took it to... Plus, I'm going to put some bacon in there, too. Because I had to buy a whole pack of bacon. And, I'm making... I got 5 jalapenos because it's 4 people. So we're going to have 10 poppers. Well, you use a half piece of bacon on a popper. So I'm only going to use 5 pieces of bacon. That leaves me like 10 or 11 pieces of bacon. So I'm just going to chop that up and put it in with the Philly cheesesteak mix.
The garlic bread as the bread for sandwiches is something that I've never even thought of, and now I'm mad at myself for not thinking about it.
You want to know what makes a great weeknight easy dinner that I guarantee James would like? Go buy the little Texas toast garlic bread, all right? Pizza sauce, cheese, mini pepperoni, bacon in the oven. You got little mini garlic bread pizzas. That is a 10-minute dinner. You get home, you could be eating dinner at 6:15.
This is going to blow your mind. He doesn't like bread. He doesn't eat bread?
I never liked that kid.
He doesn't like it.
Mr. James.
He doesn't eat it. He'll eat, steak, chicken, whatever.
Yeah.
Breaded stuff, chicken fingers, cheese sticks.
Yeah.
But not bread.
Well, these are does he like pizza?
He does like pizza, but he won't eat the crust.
Well, this is...
And if the pizza's too thick, he doesn't like it. He wants the really thin pizzas.
He's out. I'm with him on that. I'm a thin crust guy myself, but... These little garlic bread things, you can do it for chicken Alfredo, too.
It's probably what's best for him, too. His mom's real skinny, and healthy skinny, not bad skinny. She's in shape, and I'm not. And so
as a vehicle is a great idea. You can do it with chicken Alfredo. You cook the chicken, little Alfredo sauce on top of the garlic bread, slice of cheese on top. Yeah. Boom. Easy dinner.
We'll make him sandwiches, and he won't eat the bread.
Okay. Andy from Pontotoc has got it. Smoked wings, pulled pork sliders, rotel and chips. Skip and Pearl. Not Steven and Pearl. 5-layer dip. Bacon-wrapped shrimp. Wings. Sopapilla with light cinnamon sugar. Drizzled with honey and blueberry compote. Now that's a dessert. That sounds great. Debbie from Ocean Springs. There she is. Homemade stuffed crab sushi. She made sushi? And homemade crab and shrimp egg rolls. My goodness gracious. Tommy's doing Coca-Cola wings, pigtails, Boston butt, and 4 racks of ribs. Tommy from Meridian.
You ever cooked with Coca-Cola? I was about to say, you ever cooked with Coke, but I don't want that real answer.
No. I don't. What are you talking about? Hey, how's it going? No. I've used Coca-Cola as an ingredient, yes.
I don't think I ever have.
You want to know, like, a very simple steak marinade? You got, Dale's?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not a big Dale's guy, but if you do use it, cut it with a little Coca-Cola. It cuts that saltiness a little bit.
Interesting.
I wouldn't put it on a good steak, but if you had a cheap steak.
Yeah, cheap steak or burgers. Yeah.
Burgers, yeah. Use naan as a pizza crust. Thank me later. I actually use, they sell them at the store. It's a flatbread. It's not a pizza crust. It's a flatbread that I bake it in the oven for like 2-3 minutes just to get it started, and then put the toppings on when I make pizzas at home. I've done that on the grill too. Never make your own dough. Why reinvent the wheel?
You don't need to.
Exactly. There we go. Coca-Cola ham. That sounds good. Ooh, birria tacos, quesadillas, and birria stuffed jalapeno poppers. Dios mío!
Keep sending them in. We got 5 minutes-ish to read them before we send you on your way to the Super Bowl. We'll be back.
From the
What do they want? Exciting news.
Brace yourself.
More Sports Talk Mississippi. Now.
All right, hey, who's winning the Super Bowl, by the way, before we tackle the text line again? Who's winning?
I think it's going to be the Pats. They just feel like they've had the luck this year. And plus,
the luck of the Patriots.
I don't think St. Al's ever had a Super Bowl winner, so let's get one on the board.
That would be really, really cool. All right, anything else stand out on the text line to you?
Oh, we got plenty of good stuff here on the text line here. I'll make a big bowl of corn salad dip to take on Sunday. Sounds good. Deer tenderloin stuffed with green peppers and cream cheese, wrapped in bacon, cooked on the grill, will melt in your mouth.
There you go.
Bill and Summit. Chris and Kokomo has got chili with ground beef, chorizo, cubed chuck steak, smoked sausage. That's a lot of meat in there. That's what I want, though.
Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take you.
Calm down. Cream cheese and crab meat, bacon, wrapped mushrooms, tortilla chips with homemade smoked queso. Goodness.
Don't hate that.
Fantastic. Some great menus.
You guys are
and you're going to say
intricate in a good way.
Get something going tomorrow. Go to the grocery store. Get a pork tenderloin.
I will.
Get something going.
I'll do something. When the snowstorm came, I went and bought a bunch of charcoal and stuff because I was anticipating the power going out, and so cooking on the smoker. And so I need to kind of burn through it. I've got like 3 bags of it, and I need to use it. The weather's getting nicer. Put on the Phoenix Open and then the Super Bowl? Yeah, buddy. Oh, by the way, there's basketball tomorrow.
Yeah, not really. No one cares.
Hey, Dad,
I'm going to go to the Hump, but,
Who are they playing?
Arkansas.
You can see Calipari.
Yeah. Who's Ole Miss got? It's incredible that you don't know.
It should not be this way.
Yeah.
Texas, they're in Austin.
They're in Austin.
They're in Austin because that'll be.
Now, this time next week, it's State Ole Miss in Oxford. So maybe we'll talk about that a little bit.
What? That's not the weekend, though, is it?
No, it is. It's Valentine's Day.
Should be a pretty decent crowd with baseball going on.
Yeah, I imagine they don't overlap. I haven't looked. So the game is a night game, I think.
5:30, yeah.
So what time is Ole Miss baseball on Saturday?
It's got to be early with the weather. They don't play those games at night.
1:30 first pitch, yeah.
So baseball straight into basketball.
Yep, just swing right over. I will not be making the trip. I hate it, too. I hate it. I haven't missed a game at the Pavilion between these two schools in some time, but I'm not coming.
It's not worth it.
I'll just do baseball and stay home.
You know, hey, I kind of feel like your audience
would probably
understand that.
I'll
decision.
talk more about, just want to point out, by the way, first off, I don't know if Richard is going to be at the Palmer home with us. I don't know what the deal is going to be there. But if State loses that game, the bet is over. He's won. Yeah, I am down enough.
I mean, he will be there, so he'll make sure the bet is paid. So he'll be there, know.
But I told him, I was like, just not a football jersey. That thing about killed me last year.
Where is that jersey?
It's in my closet. I couldn't. I don't know what to do with it. So
send it my way.
You want it? Next time I come to Jackson, I'll let you. I'll bring it down there.
I want to give it to somebody, if that's okay.
Who?
I will spare details. I've got a friend going through some stuff that would appreciate it.
They'll like it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. Next time I come to Jackson, I'll bring it with me. But yeah, if State loses the game on Saturday, next Saturday, the bet is over. He will have won. If State wins, if State wins, there are 11 points remaining to get. 8 from baseball and 3 from softball. I would need, I believe, 9 of them. So I need either get a sweep in softball and 3 out of 4 in baseball, or a sweep in baseball and 1 in softball. And then I would be okay. But other than that, it's going to be tough.
You know what he should do? Since he's a political guy now?
Mm-hmm.
He should make you dress like during the Constitutional Congress in one of those outfits.
Like that judge thing you had to wear it?
I mean, the wig and the
tricorner hat, the tricorn hat and all that.
I want you to be
the stockings
full,
up on my knickers.
Yes, full American Revolution. That meeting, that's what I want you
to dress
wearing.
like Lincoln.
Big top hat?
Yeah, just shave the mustache, just beard only. 407 years ago. Something like that. I don't know. Whatever. Hey, I'll be his. I'll be the world to be his oyster. So.
Oh yeah,
yes,
Palmer
it is in the summer, but it's over on next Saturday if State loses. I need Jans to pull that off so I can at least have a glimmer. I'll have more than a glimmer of hope, to be honest with you, because I'm going to get baseball. All right. If
history tells
Parker
you anything,
and Lamonis and Henderson and Cannizzaro and Cohen can all do it, so can O'Connor. So we'll see.
It would be so odd if he's the one that can't.
Yeah, it would be really weird if Bianco had his number or something, but we'll see.
That's it for us. Enjoy your Super Bowl, enjoy your golf, Olympics, whatever you're doing this weekend. Be safe, have fun, and we will see you on Monday right here, 3 o'clock. Good night.
Oh, it's incredible! A SuperTalk Mississippi media production.